Hey there, Foxy Gamers! Welcome to the Universim! No, we are not going to play with tutorials. This is a godlike game that is in development currently. Oh, and the controls are so weird that I am having issues. This is very early stages, but it's actually quite fun considering just how early alpha access it is. So let's find ourselves a spot on this globe. I think over here looks good because we're by the water, but we're also by some mountains and forests. And oh, look at that. There's like a little fruit plant there or something. So let's set up our campfire right here. Yes, I will confirm this location. So there's not a whole lot of stuff going on in this game yet, but we have a new nugget by the name of Lenombo. Too small and squishy to put to work just yet, though. I really like the flavorful text they have in here in these little pop-ups. So you don't control these guys directly. I don't know if any of you have ever played Black and White. It's kind of similar to that game in the sense that you don't actually tell these people what they're supposed to do, and they're kind of, you know, autonomous, and you want your village to grow and all that good stuff, but you definitely have influence over them. You don't get to have a cool creature that you control like you did in Black and White to represent you, but that's okay. That game was kind of a disappointment overall anyway. Alright, so here we have at the bottom of our screen the types of resources, and we're not able to get all of these resources just yet, but for now we'll stick with well, I don't know, I guess that's stone and wood, but okay, we should build something for our water. Let's do a water pump over here by the lake. Ooh, I hope that's... this middle mouse button. I'm used to clicking on the middle mouse button to rotate in, like, Planet Coaster, and that's not how this one works. Alright, so your little dudes will actually come over here and start building this stuff, and you can... I think you can prioritize things if you want. But for now... Oh, gee, we only have 2 people? That's strange. I thought we started out with more nuggets than that. Oh well. You can see that there's not a huge amount of buildings just yet, and we will only be in the Stone Age. Eventually there will be different ages your civilization can advance to, but this is the only one that exists right now. I'm rather impressed with the amount of art that they already have going on in this game, though. It's very, very pretty. Okay, so we have here a well for the water, and you know, I might... Whoops. Actually, I wanted to read that tooltip for a second. Uh-oh. Oh, no, okay, I thought I planted it over there. Let's see. It requires clean water... They need pump building to be operational. Okay, and that's what we just built over there. So let's build a well over here, just so our little nuggets don't have to go as far to the water if they get thirsty. Alright, so we have an eatery, constructor's hut, cemetery, a hospital, and you can assign people to these to do work for your village. For right now, we're going to build a fisher pier, and we're not going to go too crazy on all the building because we only have 3 nuggets right now to work, and if we assign them all to these buildings, then we won't have anybody left to, like, scavenge for us. Becoming an adult is the dumbest thing I've ever done. I couldn't agree more. The number of days that I wish I could just still be a child and not have all of these stupid responsibilities. Okay, so we don't have any babies right now. I'd really like our people to get it on and make some more babies, but I think they make the huts themselves, right? Yeah, I don't see any huts here. So they will automatically build more huts when the population expands. Up here we have our influence. Oh, can I not? Let's see, here. Here are our creator powers, and you can do this oh wait. Oh yeah, okay. So this will allow your nuggets to become pregnant without making love with anybody. I believe that is really the only one. Okay, construction influence, inspiration, arousing speech can only be so effective, which is why your unquestionable sway over lesser-minded creatures is so important. Casting this on a crowd of nuggets will make them work faster, increase their might, and refill their stamina bars. It's like an energy drink from the gods. Okay, and this basic object interaction, I haven't really figured out that much. I've tried to throw stuff around on here, but they don't really seem to care about that too much. So you will have all these other ones here eventually, but that's going to be at a later patch. It looks like the next patch coming out on February 28th is mostly going to be an art update. I will play it because I think the art is looking pretty fantastic, but there might not be too much of a content difference. If you take a look at our little nuggets here, you can see all their stats. This person's got a spouse. They're kind of happy. Not very strong at all. Don't have her do any physical labor whatsoever. So these things grayed out here are ones that we can't really influence too much at this state of the game. Or maybe they don't even... I don't think they matter at all right now, actually. We don't have to manage our nuggets' happiness yet. Just their food and water and all that kind of stuff. Come on, people, make babies! Alright, assign fisherman. Who do we want to assign? I can't remember off the top of my head which stats are going to be best for fishermen. I'm going to say this person who is the strongest. Are they really only 7 and 8 years old and they've already had children at age 7 and 8? That is ridiculous. Okay, there you go, Elu. Waiting for lever, yeah. Alright, you're 7 years old and you have a lever and it's time to make some babies. I'm gonna pretend that the numbers of their ages are arbitrary and they're not actually 7 or 8 years old like a human child. Perhaps on this planet of the Universim, 7 years old means you have already come of age. Yes! Yes! Make babies! Woohoo! Woohoo all day long! Oh, look at that! Yay! They have concluded their nap. Welcome, Mabu! I can't wait till you're old enough to become our slave. Oh, look at that! Whoops! Ah, there I go again. I do not remember them going out on fishing boats like this before. Maybe they did and I just never noticed, but that's super duper cute. Aww. She doesn't have a fishing pole. That's how talented she is. The water actually looks really good too for this early in the game. Yeah, so one downside of this game is you cannot save it right now. You can see in our menu here we have back to the game, settings, and quit game. It is very late at night right now, so I will probably just have to start another game after this one if anybody wants to see this continued, because I do not have time to stay up all night and record this all in one go. Ah, okay. So here we have some graphs too, but they're not really doing much at this point. I don't think there's actually any animals in the game at the moment, although I did see today on their Twitter feed them working on art, and it's looking pretty cool. Let's make a farm, though. Get that food production going. This is rather large. I don't remember how to rotate this guy. I can't remember how. So we're just gonna plop it down right there. There is a way to speed this up, but I also don't remember how that works. Maybe I should have redone the tutorial after all. Ooh, do we have enough influence to make babies yet? No, 240. Okay. I don't really care about that other stuff, so we're just gonna wait until we can make more babies. If you click on your water pump, you can see what the output is here, the total amount of water that is left in the lake, and this is how much water we are actually using. So once this gets up to 8.0 on this side, well, probably before that, we're gonna want to make another water pump. And over here, our well will slowly refill over time, and people will come to the well, drink the water, and then it will deplete back down. So you definitely don't want this to be your only source of water for your nuggets, but it is a nice little way for it to spread out so they don't have to run all the way back to the lake to quench their thirst. Welcome to adulthood, Mobby. Mabo, rather. Welcome to hell. How's our farm doing over here? Aw, look at you guys working hard, sweating all day. Ah, there we go. If I hold down the plus on my numpad, the game will speed up a bit. But apparently not the plus on the keyboard. So if you don't have a numpad, I guess you're SOL. Sorry. Okay, our farm is ready to go. Let's get some farmers all up in this business. How about we put some of the dudes to work, since right now it's only the ladies. Okay, Arahi. And you know what? We'll do Mabo, just because I like Mabo. Okay, so we have to build our little farm plots first, and then we get to choose what crops we want to put in. Hey, looky there. We've got enough points to make somebody have a baby. Here you go, Mabo. Yeah, we want to have our multiple generation family in the game. Mako just came into the world in the most inelegant way. Mortals are pretty gross. Yeah, that's right. Damn mortals. We are also going to want to build an eatery so that our fine little folks have a nice place to enjoy their dinner. And also make it a fancier dinner. So we'll put that on the queue there. And hope that we have enough babies by the time it's done to put all these people to work. Okay, we have a farm plot finished. So here are all of our selections. You can see that we have a minimum and maximum temperature, which is important for, you know, if you're going to be in a cold or hot zone. I think this particular planet that we're on is kind of somewhere in the middle. So let's do... Well, maybe avoid the bloody diarrhea fruit, just because... Well, you know, I really don't need to explain that, I don't think. How about... I love all these names. The panda brain plum. Manbro fruit. Yeah, we should build the manbro fruit. Oh, although it's getting down to freezing right now. Let's do the juicy acorn. It's not a very high yield, and it takes a while to grow, but that's a pretty safe one that's not gonna die. And then maybe for the other ones, we'll choose something a little bit more risky. I just don't want all of our crops to die and then have our little nuggets be out of food. That'd be no bueno. Wait, do we still have influence? Huh. Okay. I thought I already spent it, but maybe I didn't. No, 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 no. I want to make her preggers. Yeah. There you go, lady. Aw, it's snowing. I don't think I've seen it snow before in this game. Okay, what other crops can we put in? Oh no, it's already gonna be too cold for this juicy acorn. Alright. Okay, you know what? We're just gonna grow a bloody diarrhea fruit. Why not? And maybe we'll do the panda brain plum for the other plot. So there is this little thing here called the... Oh, not there. Not there. The forecast tower. But I'm not sure it accurately predicts the forecast at this point in the game. You know what? Maybe it does. We'll find out. But anyway, that way we can see, like, oh, is it winter time? Is it summertime? How long is this weather gonna last? And it will hopefully aid us in deciding on what to build on these crops. Yeah, see, our juicy acorn is already kind of dying. I hope it lasts long enough for us to harvest it. We'll see. No more food left! Ah, that's terrible! How's our fisherman doing over here? Okay, so we've got some raw fish being stored in this building. And I think once we have somebody assigned to our eatery here, they'll bring the food over there and start making stuff. So let's... Oh, no, come on. Let's assign Mako and Ubako. Because why not? They rhyme, therefore they ought to be partners. No, don't die, juicy acorns! You seem so delicious. You're not gonna live very long. Wait, why are you thirsty? You should not be thirsty. We have plenty of water. Look, there's this well here for you to go to. What's your problem? I think maybe they just get lazy and we get notified of it regardless of whether or not they're actually going to die. Ooh, camera effects with rain. I don't know why they bothered to add that kind of an effect on a game that's in like pre-early access. Come on. Can we have more content, please, before you start adding lens flares and water on the camera? Jeez. Yay, forecast tower complete. Oh, look, that's so cute. It's got little flowers on it. Alright, who's our weatherman? Or woman? Hello? How about weather nuggets? I guess it is going to be a man because apparently that's all we have left, but still, hello? Ah, there we go. Now we can see it's about to get really cold. Now our juicy acorn died. And now the bloody diarrhea is gonna die. Ah, too cold even for the bloody diarrhea. Alright, well we're in a little bit of trouble on the farm side of things right now, so maybe we ought to build another fisherman pier, but I feel like the lake is probably frozen anyway, and maybe that's why Elu is not here. There's only one way to find out. How about we put it down there a little bit? Oh no, we have an injury! Mabo! Okay, so we need to also build, then, a, let's see, what was it? A hospital, yes. Woo, that's huge. Oh, jeez. Sorry, game. Did not mean to zoom out like that. Alright, we'll put the hospital right there. Looks like we're running a little low on resources, too, but the only way we can have anything gathered is by them just doing it themselves, so hopefully they'll grow a brain in those tiny little heads. Alright, looks like we are running a little bit low on water. Well, I mean, we still got some time, but I don't want to wait to build this other pump until we are actually out of water. So we will go ahead and queue that up for our little nuggets. And hopefully we get the hospital going soon, because we got poor Mono injured over here. I'm sorry, Mono. I'm trying to take care of you. They're just not building fast enough for us right now. Alright, so here you can see we have the raw food and the cooked food, which is what these two people are doing. And how much is stored? Or, oh no, beverages, sorry. And it will decay the rate at which their thirst increases. Alright, looks like we're cutting it short on food a little bit, so hopefully our bloody diarrhea fruit will suffice for a while. But now it looks like it's gonna start being pretty warm. In fact, a little too warm in some cases, so let's prepare for that. 32 degrees, it's not gonna be any colder than that for a very long time, so how about we'll build a panda brain plum. Man, 140 degrees, if it gets that hot, I don't know how these nuggets are surviving, but I guess they're like little superhumans or something. Okay, we'll try the crystalline crab apple too, since that has a very nice output. And hopefully we'll be able to get enough from it before it dies of the extreme heat. I guess this means, yeah, it's gonna get above 100 here. Ugh. Poor little guys. Okay, well, I think that is going to do it for this episode. Oh, as we have another couple getting it on over here. If you guys would like to see more of this game, please do let me know. Like I said, I will have to start a new game since I can't save this one, and it's just far too late at night for me to want to continue this. But I could do a recording session where I can just play this for a couple hours straight and not have to, like, worry about losing our little town. So if you'd like to see more of this, please let me know. Otherwise, I will wait until February 28th when the next patch drops, or supposedly, you know, we know how game developers go. It's not always on that date, but anyway, you get my point. Thanks a lot for joining me, boys and berries, and until next time, stay foxy.